Hello? Freight transport is a challenging and fascinating field where unexpected, even spectacular events can sometimes occur. Today, we will explore dangerous sea journeys, the resilience and skill of truck drivers, and unique shipments that will surprise you. Let's get started. The lack of infrastructure in India's mountainous regions requires creativity in transportation. In areas lacking reliable bridges, even heavy vehicles have resorted to makeshift river crossings, demonstrating the incredible human adaptability to the challenges of nature. For more than half a century, Sikorsky's CH-50 helicopters have been transporting the toughest cargo for the U.S. military. These helicopters come in several versions, with an average maximum load capacity of around 6 tons. The aircraft itself weighs around 10 tons, with a main rotor diameter of up to 22 meters. Not only is the CH-50 powerful, it is also very fast, with the latest version reaching a top speed of 345 kilometers per hour. In this video, U.S. Marines are practicing transporting a Ram-V tactical vehicle by hanging off a helicopter during an exercise in Arizona. This is a clear demonstration of the power and versatility of this legendary helicopter. This is how the liquid effect gas tank, 60 meters of oil, is transported, weighing up to 447 tons. The tank is pulled by a specially designed platform and a Mercedes-Benz Titan mechanical horse, equipped with a 600 horsepower engine for efficient operation. The famous Falcon 9 launch rocket is being transported to the hangar after completing its mission of delivering 2,668 kilograms of payload to the International Space Station. This is the 5th successful flight of Phase 1 with number B1067. Transporting space rockets is a complex and expensive process, but the Falcon 9's compact design with a diameter of 3.7 meters makes it easy to maneuver on highways and over most overpasses. Falcon 9 is transported by truck with a 44-wheel trailer, specially designed to carry the rocket. The rocket stage is carefully covered with protective film, ensuring it is not damaged by weather or external factors. This is a testament to the ingenuity and precision in transporting high-tech equipment. A rare Soviet tank in Poland, weighing about 25 tons, is a big challenge to transport from dirt roads to another location. Its significant size and weight require specialized vehicles and careful moving techniques to ensure safety and preserve the condition of this historic tank. The Komatsu PC-8000, the world's largest excavator, weighs 768 tons and is a massive mechanical marvel. To get it down into the mine, it had to be disassembled and transported by large trucks. When fully assembled, the 10-meter-tall machine towers over everything around it like a giant. With a bucket capacity of 42 cubic meters, the Komatsu PC-8000 can lift up to 100 tons of rock at a time, demonstrating its superior strength. Winter doesn't mean a halt, even for heavy-duty transport. In Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, a huge convoy of mechanical vehicles is taking on a special task, transporting a 96-meter-long, 800-ton separator. The machine is designed to separate propylene and propane at a petrochemical complex under construction. 2 platforms with a total of 52 axles are used to move the massive equipment, covering 179 meters over a 3-kilometer route, a testament to strength and endurance in the midst of harsh winter weather. This is the result of trying to optimize maximum transport without giving sufficient consideration to capacity and safety. These chamois have been upgraded to triple their payload capacity, but unfortunately no one has thought about safety when operating them. In Tipton, AOA, a family decided to move their famous home, a Bhutan mansion, to a new location. The 16-room building, built in 1883, had been in the family since 1930. A team of 20 people took on the task of moving the 400-ton house 8 kilometers. They placed the mansion on a platform with 140 wheels, which were part of a powerful self-propelled system consisting of beams, axles, and a diesel engine. Steel plates were placed under the wheels to aid the movement, while workers had to dismantle 16 technical items to increase the speed of movement, reaching about 3 kilometers per hour. After an incredible effort, the mansion was brought to its new location, where it was placed on a new foundation and began its second life, now serving as the heart of the family winery. Roads are the backbone of road transport, but difficult terrain has been a major obstacle for centuries. However, with great advances in construction technology, seemingly impossible problems are now being solved. A prominent example is in China, where complex infrastructure projects such as the steep winding mountain road in Minzu Village near Chunin City have become a reality. While driving through this section of road, especially for truck drivers, was a challenge during construction. For local residents, it was revolutionary. The road opened up traffic in places previously inaccessible to cars, completely changing their lives. A train loaded with heavy weapons was filmed in Texas, performing one of the most difficult transportation tasks on the railway. Transporting heavy military equipment, especially tanks, requires a special 6-axle platform. The complexity of this work lies in the large volume and weight of the equipment, requiring careful calculation and preparation to ensure safety and efficiency during movement. What you are seeing is the transport of the world's most powerful gas turbine, manufactured by General Electric, over an area of 9 hectares. This model is capable of powering 400,000 homes in just 30 minutes. With its impressive size, the turbine weighs more than 390 tons, and the transport requires careful coordination of the entire train. The train is about 100 meters long and 7 meters wide, traveling at a speed of no more than 20 kilometers per hour. 4 trucks are used, 3 at the front to pull and 1 or 2 at the back to push the platform. This is the world's largest single piece of stainless steel, crafted by Chinese mechanical engineers for a nuclear power plant under construction. The ring weighs 150 tons and is 15.6 meters in diameter, and transporting such a unique object is also an interesting challenge. To move the ring, the transport platform has 106 wheels, and it occupies the entire width of 4 traffic lanes. To avoid colliding with traffic signals, the wheels are fixed to a platform more than 3 meters high, allowing the load to be evenly distributed. In particular, some traffic components had to be temporarily dismantled to ensure a smooth transport. The Blue Marlin, an impressive cargo ship, not coincidentally named after a large Atlantic fish, is an engineering masterpiece designed specifically to transport giant oil rigs. At 217 meters long, 42 meters wide, and with a capacity of up to 56,000 tons, the ship, built by a Dutch shipbuilding company, stands out for its ability to handle super heavy lifting tasks. The Blue Marlin, a rigged transport ship, stands out for its versatility. In 2006, it moved the USS Cole from the Arabian Sea to the United States and transported a giant maritime radar, becoming a symbol of maritime power. A technically difficult but spectator-friendly means of transport, the German 206-class submarine U-17 made a remarkable journey. Built in the 1970s, the submarine was 50 meters long and had a displacement of 500 tons, carrying a crew of 22. However, in the early 2010s, the German government decided to scrap the submarines to reduce maintenance and repair costs. Most of the submarines were scrapped, except for 17 that were purchased by the Technische Museum. Transporting the U-17 to the museum was a major challenge, as there were no rivers deep enough for the submarine to navigate on its own. The submarine was transported by pontoon plane, then trucked over highways, taking a month and costing around $2 million. The journey required closing highways and traveling at night, especially when faced with narrow streets where every turn was carefully calculated. Exporting cars from Japan by sea is a popular method, but it is not without its risks, particularly for cars that are transported directly on deck rather than inside the cargo hold. Inclement weather can cause unexpected situations. A shocking example occurred when a shipment of cars arrived at the port of Vladivostok, Russia, after a journey across the frigid sea. The ship faced high waves, strong winds, and extremely low temperatures, causing the seawater splashed onto the vehicles to freeze instantly. By the time they arrived, the entire batch of vehicles had been turned into giant blocks of ice, making it nearly impossible to tell the individual vehicles apart. Workers used everything from de-icing chemicals to fire hoses to deal with the situation. But the damage to the vehicles was often severe. This bridge in Siberia was built in the early 1980s as a temporary solution to chaotic and erratic traffic. However, it is not reliable as it is unstable and lacks side rails. Although it is banned, residents and truck drivers still risk crossing the bridge because there is no quality alternative. The most important rule is that drivers must not drive alone, but must always have a guide to show them the safest route. These images come not from Alaska, but from Australia's Northern Territory, where a truck braved high tides to cross the East Alligator River. The river is famous not only for its powerful floods, but also for its dramatic name, East Alligator, which accurately reflects the presence of ferocious predators lurking in its waters. The area has long been a natural hunting ground, where man and nature meet in dangerous challenges. In this video, a $3 million yacht competes in a competition on Lake Oscar in Missouri. Things start off well, with a backhoe helping to lift the truck carrying the boat out of the water and pull it over some steep terrain. However, the biggest challenge comes at the final bend, where the maneuver becomes extremely difficult. Fortunately, the people on board the boat did not suffer any serious injuries. In 2020, a rare accident occurred on a 160-kilometer-long bridge near the city of Nikopol, Ukraine. A long truck was crossing a bridge over a river when a section of the bridge could not bear the weight and collapsed into the water, dragging the trailer with it. Fortunately, the truck's cabin was still on the bridge, so the driver was not injured. It is worth noting that the bridge's load capacity is 10 tons, and the truck did not exceed this limit. The cause may lie in the deterioration of the bridge structure, especially the supporting wheels. After the incident, the bridge was demolished and replaced with a new, safer structure. The Pyrenees and the Alps are traditional summer grazing areas, where herds are driven from the valleys to the alpine pastures, or Alps in German, meaning seasonal mountain pastures. These pastures are located at altitudes of up to 2,800 meters, many of which are difficult to access, even with off-road vehicles. Today, aviation plays an important role in supporting farmers and their livestock. If a cow is sick or injured, a helicopter is dispatched to take it to a veterinary center. It is important to secure the animal to ensure its safety during air transport. After being decommissioned in 2012, the Space Shuttle Endeavour made a remarkable journey, not through space, but through the streets of Los Angeles. During its career, which lasted from May 1992 to June 2011, the shuttle completed 25 flights and covered 122 million miles. Endeavour's final landing took place on June 1st, 2011, at Edwards Air Force Base, after a mission to assemble the International Space Station. To honor its legacy, the shuttle was put on display at the California Science Center. On its final 12-mile journey from the airport to the display site, Endeavour was placed on a self-propelled platform that traveled at a speed of 2 miles per hour. Thousands of people took to the streets to witness and pay tribute to this legend, a symbol of great achievements in space exploration. In these images, Czech transporters are working on a complex project to transport heavy loads over a 145-kilometer route. They face a variety of obstacles, from crossing sky bridges to navigating narrow medieval streets. The job requires ingenuity and careful preparation to handle the difficult challenges along the way. In Venezuela, a bus was transported across the sea by being placed on 4 motorboats. The innovative method connects a remote village isolated by rugged terrain, becoming the fastest and most efficient solution to improve transportation and local life. Transporting the components of a large wind turbine is a highly specialized job, from choosing the right trailer to assisting traffic controllers to help the driver navigate curves and difficult roads. As technology advances, wind turbines are getting larger, with towers as high as 140 meters and blades as long as 90 meters or more. As a result, the cost of transporting these components has become one of the most expensive factors in the wind energy industry. Experts estimate that the cost of transporting a wind turbine to its installation site can range from $30,000 to $100,000. Boats, as a means of transport, sometimes have to coexist with cars, which can lead to unfortunate consequences. A typical example is when a small boat falls off a heavy truck, causing a traffic jam on a busy highway. Highways can sometimes be a sad stop for drivers and transport companies when they have to deal with heavy loads. Any small mishap can quickly turn into a serious loss. Thanks for sharing. Hope you enjoy more videos and have a great time. If you need any further help, please don't hesitate to contact us.